Start off on your mat any way you'd like. You can be sitting or laying. If you're just trickling into the room, my name is Rosalyn. Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. You can grab a towel or 2 towels. You can also have your Pilates or yoga ball available. This is a gorgeous yoga ball. If you have your blocks, you can grab your blocks and your yoga strap and belt strap, whatever you use for your practice. Have it to the side. You can lay down or sit down. If you choose sitting, you can grab your block or your towel, place it underneath your hips, and sit down on your prop. And that's going to help you open up through your hips and sit taller. Whether you are laying or sitting down, allow your palms to turn open towards the sky. If you're sitting, let your hands rest on your knees and the palms turn open towards the sky. Relax your shoulders back. Soften your jaw, soften your eyebrows. Try closing your eyes. Bring your attention inward. What's happening in your space today? Is there some place where you're holding tension where you can release deeper? Breathing in through your nose, down the back of your throat, into your chest and ribs and belly. And as you exhale, release everything. Let your belly relax, your ribs relax, shoulders relax back. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale in through your nose, chest, ribs, belly. And as you exhale, release tension away from your hips and your shoulders and the space in between your jaw. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Take more time than you have all day right now for yourself. A lot of us rush to be here and we were gathering things, or maybe you were driving, and now we can relax. We are here and we don't need to be anywhere else. Slow things down. Slow your breath down. Where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. At the end of your exhale, slightly pause for 1 to 2 counts and then inhale again. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Slightly pause and inhale again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slightly pause. Maybe your breath is longer than mine. Maybe it's 5 counts out, 5 counts in, pausing for 3 or 4. Wherever you are, find your balance. And everyone's going to have a unique balance and a unique practice with themselves. With every exhale, allow your body to relax deeper, but also allow your mind to relax deeper. Allow your thoughts to pass away like clouds passing by. On your next inhale, let's take our chin over towards our right shoulder, stretching through the left side of our neck. Inhale. Exhale as your chin passes through center. Inhale as your chin goes over to your left shoulder. Exhale as your chin passes through center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. If you are laying down, bend your knees. Roll up or push yourself into a seated position. If you're seated, you can stay how you are. If you need to switch up your seating position, you can. If you need to grab a chair and practice in your chair, you can. Wherever you are is perfect. Let's come into our Sukhasana. Shins crossing. Your heels do not have to be tightly pulled in. Relax the shoulders back. Sit up as tall as possible, like you're being pulled out of a tiny golden string from the top of your head, but soften your front ribs. Sometimes we think coming up taller means entering through this back bend through the thoracic spine. Bring your ribs back into your body. Let's take an inhale, sweeping your hands up. Turn your palms inward, shoulders stay down. As you exhale, let your hands go out and around and your palms turn down towards your thighs. Inhale, sweep up, palms turn inwards towards each other. At the top, they meet. And exhale, come down. Hands come down by the side of your body. You can soften your elbows. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, press down. Inhale, sweep up. Take your right wrist into your left hand. Try pushing your biceps behind your ears without coming out through the front of the body and the ribs. Take an inhale. As you exhale, reach way over towards your left, pulling your body over to the right. Pulling your right hip to the right and pulling your hands over to the left. Stay here, take another deep breath. Inhale, come to center. Release your hands down. Feel the resistance through the air like you're pushing through molasses. Inhale, sweep up. Take your left wrist into your right hand. Push the bicep back, both of the biceps, and reach over to the right as you push that left hip down to the left. You should feel this through the side of your body, your hip. One more breath. Inhale, come to center. Press your air out and down, and then reach your fingers behind you. Press your pinkies behind you. This is called cape pose. Inhale, turn your palms up. Reach out in front of you, coming into offering. Turn your palms down. Exhale, press your air out and away from you. Turn the palms up, find the rotation. Sweep up, come into your offering. An offering of healing for your body and your mind. Exhale, press back. Inhale. If it feels all right in your shoulders, reach up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your elbows up to the side. Come into your 90 degrees. Your cactus arms, 90 degrees on both sides. Inhale. As you exhale, pull your elbows in towards each other. Lift your elbows up. Lift your ribs off your hips. Come into a back bend. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Try keeping the elbows glued together as you round and bring your head down, bring your forearms down, bring your head towards your forearms. Release the elbows, roll your spine up. Chin goes parallel with the floor. Inhale, sweep up, palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale, arms go out and down and behind you. Cape pose. If you have a shoulder injury, stay right here. If your shoulders feel okay, I want you to try to interlace your fingers and press the shoulders back. Squeeze even the heels of your hands together. Take an inhale, lifting through your thoracic spine. Enter that back bend. As you exhale, gaze goes forward, neutral spine. Hinge from your hips. Let your ribs come down, then your heart, then your head, and then your hands. Press your hands up and back towards the sky. Roll up, hands come towards your hips. Chin goes parallel with the floor. Release your fingers. Take your hands up to the sky, palms turn in, shoulders staying down. And exhale, fold over your shins. Now, if you have lower back sensitivity, you can straighten the arms, you can stay up higher, you can use a block. You don't have to reach for the floor at all. If it feels nice, then surrender into that fold. Go deeper and deeper. Really let your body relax and sink in. 3 full breaths here. Your yogic breaths. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more full body breaths. Let's roll up. Relax the shoulders. Switch your shins, bringing your opposite shin in front. Take your right hand over to the right. Reach your left hand up and over. Begin to rotate the left palm, turning down towards the ground. And if possible, let's go ahead and bend that right elbow. You want to feel that whole stretch of the side of your body again. Can you push your left bicep behind your left ear and maybe gaze towards the sky? Exhale, round forward towards your right knee. Reach your left hand out and around. Let your left hand go over to the right. Left hand goes over to the left. Bring your right hand up to the sky and then way over to the left. And you can bend the left elbow. Inhale, push the right bicep back, look past your right bicep. Exhale, round forward towards the left knee. Let your right hand guide you. Follow her as she goes over to your right and your left hand reaches up and over. Inhale and exhale. Reach around and forward and land on the left side. Now, as you get the hang of this, you are going to do these at your own breath, at your own pace, going as low as you'd like or coming into as big as a back bend as you'd like. Let's do about 3 more of these side to side. 2. And last one, take your time. Now let's come all the way up to the sky with both hands, palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale, cactus arms, bend the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, pull your elbows in towards each other's. Glue up the cactus. Pull your elbows up. Lift your ribs off of your hips. Back bend. And exhale, round your spine. Bring your forearms down to the ground. Bring your head towards your forearms. Let your elbows part, restack the spine, sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward over your shins as much as you feel comfortable and safe. 3 full breaths. Let's roll up, restack the spine, shoulders roll back, unravel your legs, reach for the ground and come into your tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. If you know you'd like a little cushion, grab your towel or your blanket right away, place it underneath your knees. The space between your knees should be about 2 fist distance apart. Hide your feet behind your knees so you cannot see them. Your wrist should be underneath the shoulder joint. Inhale as your belly comes down towards the ground. Open your heart. Let your tailbone really lengthen up towards the sky. As you exhale, begin to move slowly through your spine like a huge wave. Let your head drop down towards the ground. Inhale, belly comes down, heart begins to open, extend. And exhale, big round. Take these slower. Take your time. Link your breath with your body's movement. We're going to layer on here. Inhale as your belly comes down, open your heart. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your pelvis as much as possible. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Let your big toes come towards each other. Begin to push your hips down towards your heels. Slide your hands out. Let your head come down towards the ground. Turn your right ear towards the floor. Take your left hand up and around behind your back, stretching to the side of your neck. You're also stretching your left pec major. Lift up halfway. Release your left hand towards the ground. Turn your left ear towards the floor and switch sides, bringing your right hand behind you. Left ear towards the floor. Release your forehead to the mat. Bring your right hand down and onto the mat. Press into your palms so much that your forearms lift off the mat. Now push forward from your knees, bringing your shoulders on top of your wrists. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Slide your right knee forward. Stay on the right shin. The right shin is like a line of light from the knee, the center to patella, all the way to your metatarsals, your toes. Try pushing your shoulders back. For lower back discomfort, please watch out for this area. Make sure that you're not going too high in your body. Take an inhale. As you exhale, begin to pull your heart down. Let your head come down last. Resting iguana. Round your spine as you come up, straighten your arms. Your head is the last thing to come up. Inhale. Exhale, belly comes down first. Pull your heart down towards the ground. Head comes down last. Exhale, round through kind of your cat as you open up your heart and lift at the top into your anterior tilt or neutral spine. Exhale, belly comes down first. Head comes down, then your head. And inhale, lift and straighten through the arms. You might need yoga blocks here, or you can have a chair or a table in front of you. Whatever you want to use it. Bend your left knee. Point the toes and slowly release. If you have lower back discomfort, come down into your forearms and try bending there. If you're not used to working the hamstring like this, you can cramp up. If you cramp up, I want you to walk around the room, shake it off. Do not work through it, okay? Don't work through discomfort. But the rest of us, we're gonna bend and slowly release. Let's do that 2 more times. Bend the left knee and slowly release. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee and stay there. Slide your right hand a couple inches in front of your right knee. Take your left hand up and over and see if you can reach for your left foot in your left hand. Pull your left toes towards you, pull your left heel towards your left glute. Try to look at something that's not moving to help you balance. If you want to, you could try wiggling your left foot into your left elbow crease. Slide your right hand to your right thigh. Option to reach your right hand out in front of you. Shoulders always stay down. Option to bring your right hand behind your head, letting your right hand reach for your left fingertips, coming into your mermaid arms with iguana legs. This is not the most gentle pose, but I want you to see where your poses can link up. over time, and wherever you are is perfect. Remember that. Wherever you are, breathe. 2 full breaths. Release your right hand out in front of you. Keep your yoga gaze soft. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release your right hand down. Inhale. Exhale, release your left leg down. Slowly release it. Try not to rubber band the left leg down. Bring your left hand down and let's bring our head towards the ground, releasing any tightness we have created in our low back. Inhale, start to straighten your arms, lift your heart. Slide your right knee back. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes come towards each other. Round your spine, tucking your pelvis, posterior tilt of the hips and low back, and then drop the hips down to the heels. Come into your full child's pose, taking your hands by the side of you. The backs of the hands relax on the mat. Your forehead relaxes to the ground. Come back to your breath. Feel yourself rise and fall with every breath. Reach your hands out. Take an inhale. As you exhale, round your spine and then drop into neutral. Neutral means we're not in cat, we're not in cow, we're in a natural spine, the one that we walk with and do most of our exercises in, where we want to be. Now slide your left knee forward. Remember, it is not pigeon, we're staying on the left shin. We're gonna slide it forward, lift your heart. You can come onto those yoga fingertips or your blocks if you have them. As you exhale, pull your belly button down. You work through your 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th rib. Then your head comes down. Round your spine as you press through the heels of your hands, straightening your arms. Your gaze and your heart opens up last. And exhale, belly, then the ribs, then your chest, then your head come down, and then round and straighten. Now, over time, this kind of flowy yoga dance becomes more intuitive. I want you to do what feels right. Let's do a couple more of these to your own breath. All right. Let's all meet at the top. If this feels not good in the low back, come down into the forearms. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, pointing the right toes, drawing your right heel towards your right glute. Slowly release. Inhale. Exhale, bend. I know. I'm sneaking in a little bit of hamstring work because it is so good for you. Again, if you're cramping, please take a break, walk around the room. You also want to make sure that your water intake is good, that you're taking your vitamins, eating healthy. The right food is medicine. A few more like this. Bend, find that hamstring, the back of your leg. Slowly release. And then bend. You can stay here. Option to come onto the hands. Take an inhale. As you exhale, reach out and around with your right hand. Reach for your right foot. Squeeze the right heel in towards your right glute. Pull the toes towards you. Now, after you've pulled the leg towards you, you can start to wiggle your right foot into your right elbow crease. Look for your drishti, your point of focus where you're breathing on and nothing else matters. Option to reach the left hand out. Option to bend your left elbow, taking your left forearm behind your head, reaching for your right hand in your left hand. 2 to 3 full breaths wherever you are. One more deep breath. Slowly release. bringing your left hand to land. Take an inhale. Exhale, release with control, bringing your right hand and right foot down. Bring your head down. Straighten your arms, push your left knee back, take your knees as wide as the mat, big toes, kiss, round your spine, tuck your pelvis, push your hips down to your heels. Let's take our tricep stretch if possible, taking our hands into Anjali Mudra. Walk your elbows out, take your hands behind your head, behind your neck, and pull your heart down towards the ground. Press into your palms, shift your shoulders on top of your hands, bring your knees underneath your hips. Curl your toes under, lift your knees about 2 inches away from the ground. Keep your tailbone in neutral. We're gonna hold here for a little bit, just a little bit. Breathe, inhale, 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 inhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. One more deep breath. As you exhale, let's straighten out our legs. Take your feet as wide as your mat. If you get vertigo or you have low blood pressure or glaucoma or a special case where you're not supposed to be upside down, don't go upside down. Skip this. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, bring your knees down. Let's come onto your right glute. Right hip, bring your right shin in front of you, left shin over to the side. Push your left knee back. You can extend your left leg out to the left, opening up the hip. We'll all be here soon, but if we can, come back into the Z sit. Push your left knee back. Let's take your hands up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, turn towards your right and fold towards your right. You can stack your hands underneath your head. You can reach for the floor. Okay, there's lots of options. You have to find what's best for your body. Lift your heart, straighten your arms, walk your hands over to the left. So now we are crossing in front of that right shin. Inhale. As you exhale, fold towards the ground. Inhale, let's come up, sweep your hands up, turn towards your left, and then fold towards your left shin. Pull yourself up. Let's all extend your left leg, taking your left leg out to the left. Take your hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold over your right shin. This is your half straddle stretch. 3 full breaths. Roll back up. Extend your legs out in front of you. If you feel tight in your hamstrings, soften your knees. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Reach towards your shins. Pull your heart closer towards your knees. Release your head. Place your hands on your shins. Look up or look forward. Retract the shoulders back. Exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Lift up. Take your right leg out to the right. Bend your left knee in front of you. Now you can stay here, or let's try bending your right knee, pushing the right heel back, coming into a Z sit. There's space between my left heel and my right thigh. There's about 6 inches where my left heel and my right thigh do not touch. Okay. Good. Inhale, sweep up, palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Rotate, rotate, rotate way to the left. And as you exhale, fold to the left. I like to place my hands down first to give me support, and then I soften my elbows. There's a nest of little baby birds over here. I don't know if you can hear them. They sound really cute. Lift your heart away from the ground, straighten your arms, walk your hands in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward, crossing over the left calf and shin, fold forward. Slide your hands back, lift your heart, sweep your hands up to the sky, palms turn in, shoulders stay down, turn towards your right. Inhale, 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 exhale, big release over towards the right. And this one, it always feels a little weird to me on my right hip, my right piriformis as I lean into it. And if it feels weird for you too, don't worry, I think that's normal. It's just kind of a different stretch. The more we do these stretches, the easier they become. Come back to your breath if you've lost it. Roll yourself back up into a sitting position. Extend your right leg and slide up the heel out to the right. Inhale, sweep up, palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale, fold forward over your left shin. Don't worry about how far your hands go. I would say it's even better to bend the elbows. Sometimes when we reach our hands out, we'll let our shoulders come into our neck and our ears, and it can get really tight around our necks. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, soften the elbows. Embrace the pose. Bigger is not better. Slide your hands back. Soften your knees and then bring them out in front of you. Good. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway, retract your shoulders. Exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Inhale, let's come up. Bend your knees. Grab your ball or your block or your towel. It's just whatever one you would like to use. They're all equally as good. If you only have a towel or a blanket, you would fold your towel up once, fold your towel up twice, fold your towel up a third time, making your towel this little tube-like shape. Now roll one side of the towel really tight, the way that you would roll up your yoga mat, or you could have a pillow, okay? Now this is gonna create your yoga ball, and you can use this in every class. We're gonna place this yoga ball, this resistance, between our inner thighs. Now, if you look at this space between your knees, it's about a small 2-fist distance. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Your fingers turn in towards your body. Your wrists turn open towards the back wall. That can be enough. If you need to, you can rotate the hands the other way. That can be a lot on the wrist, especially if you're not stretching out your wrists every day. Okay, I'm gonna try that full wrist opener, turning my fingers towards my body. Squeeze the resistance between your inner thighs. Make sure the resistance is between your inner thighs and not in between the knees. Something in between the knees, pushing laterally on the knee, can cause irritation. I don't want you guys to be injured. Don't injure yourself. Practice ahimsa. Heels are parallel, 2-fist distance apart. Begin to squeeze through your inner thighs. Press your feet into the mat. Open your heart. Inhale, inhale, inhale. As you exhale, chin goes towards your chest. Let your inner thighs relax. Inhale, lift your heart, press through the heels of your hands, open up, squeeze that resistance between your inner thighs. And as you exhale, chin goes towards your chest, relax. Inhale, open your heart, squeeze the resistance, hang out here. For those of you that want to reverse tabletop, hold on to your prop, lift your hips, and bring them up to the sky. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll, bringing your hips down. Like little clouds, let them land. Extend your legs out in front of you. Lift off of your fingertips. Take your hands up to the sky. Palms turn in, shoulders down. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold deeper towards your shins. Good. Release your prop over to the side. Take your hands up to the sky, inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands in front of your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, let's roll halfway back. Hold halfway, take an inhale. Exhale, roll up. Find your abs. Reach your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, roll halfway back, hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll back up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll halfway down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll back up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll halfway down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. Inhale at the top, fold forward. Inhale, hands on your shins, come halfway up into a flat back. Exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees go out in your Supta, or this one is just Buddha Konasana. Hold on to your outer ankles, lift your heart between your biceps, straighten your spine. Inhale, exhale, pull your ribs down, then your heart, then your head. Find the articulation through your spine. 3 deep breaths here. Lift on up. Extend your legs back in front of you. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, let's make this the slowest roll ever. Bring your hands in front of your shoulders. Begin to tuck your pelvis. Work slowly through your spine. If you need to, you place your hands down and you just inch towards the ground. But if you can, let's use our abs and come down really slow. Make sure there's not a chair or a wall right behind you, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Bend your knees. Hands can be where you'd like. I want to take my hands behind me. I've had one of those days where I need to open up through my whole body, and my shoulders and neck need the extra stretch. Let's take your knees over to the right. Inhale, knees come to center. Exhale, knees go to the left. Inhale as your knees come to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, knees come to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, knees come to center. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hold around the right thigh or find your yoga strap. Extend your right leg up to the sky and try flexing the foot, peeling your toes back, shooting your energy out through the heel and then back into your body. Bend your right knee. Point your right toes as you extend the leg. Flex the foot at the top and then bend the right knee. Point the toes, reach up like we're painting the ceiling or the sky. Flex the foot, bring it down, squeeze the heel in towards your seat. One more, point and lift. Exhale, flex and bend. Point and lift and hold. Now you could stay here. This is nice. It can be super awesome. Or let's climb our tree, lifting our shoulders, neck, and head towards the right thigh. And then draw your right shin towards your head. Your yogic breath is in through your nose, out of your nose. If you find that you want to release heat or energy, you can exhale out your mouth whenever you want. And you'll hear me do that a lot too. There's many different types of pranayama, and they all serve their own purpose. As you exhale, let's roll your shoulders, neck, and head down. Bend the knee. Release your right leg. Let your knees drape over to the right. Inhale, knees come to center. Exhale, drape over to the left. Inhale, knees come to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, knees come to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, knees come to center. Pull your left knee in towards your heart. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Flex the foot. This is going to release that hamstring work that we did earlier. Remember that in your iguana? I know how much you love the iguana. I really do love the iguana. I do it a lot. Good. Now let's bend the knee. At the bottom, point the toe, extend the leg. At the top, flex the foot, bring it down. When you point your toe, it's called a plantar flex. Let's plantar flex, point the toe. And at the top, dorsiflex, flex the foot. Because that can be confusing, I just usually say point and flex. Let's do a few more like this, massaging through the muscle, breathing through the leg, coming out of our mind into our poses. Last one. Point and lift. And now option to stay here. Or climb your tree, lift your shoulders, neck, and head. Walk your hands up the left thigh, left calf, and draw your left shin towards you as you lift your upper body off the ground and draw it towards the left shin. One more breath. Exhale, slide your hands down your tree. Release your left foot to the ground. Hands can reach behind you. Go to the left, go to the right. And go to your own breath. Bend your right knee, bring your right knee towards your heart. See if you can reach for your right ankle with your right hand. See if you can reach for the right foot with your right hand. Your right arm goes on the inside of the right knee and your right hand goes on the outside of the pinky side of your right foot. And that's a half happy baby. We're encouraging the knee to open up towards the armpit, towards the floor. Maybe one day we can lay straight on the mat with our spine touching the mat, but our knee touches the floor. Hashtag goals. One more breath here. Exhale, release your hold on the right foot. Bring your right ankle just above the left knee. Flex your right foot, peeling the toes back, making the ankle firm and unbreakable. Take your hands behind you, open up through the shoulders, the fingertips. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands around your left thigh and pull your left thigh in towards you. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Flex your right foot. Encourage your right knee to push away from you as you draw your left thigh in towards you. Please do not push hard on your right knee. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Now we can rock side to side. Massage through the right glute. For those of you at home where your shoulders are coming off the ground so that you can reach your thigh, keep your shoulders down and bring the left foot down. It's more important for your upper body to be relaxed than it is for you to be grabbing onto the thigh. You can even use a wall, like pretend there was a wall behind my left foot. You can use the wall to help you. You can use your yoga strap or belt or rope strap. A couple more deep breaths here. Let's keep our legs how they are. Arms come out into a T. Inhale. As you exhale, let's let your knees drape way over to the left. Gaze goes to the right. If this is too intense, I want you to unhinge the right foot, stack the knees, come into your twist. If that's still too intense, you can grab your ball or your block and place it underneath your left thigh and come into a supported twist. Let your gaze come back to center. Knees come back to center. Bring the hips back to center. Do a few windshield wipers to your own breath. Stop your windshield wipers, coming back to center. Let's bring our left knee towards our heart and then out towards the left armpit. And you can hold here. Maybe this is your pose. Right? You don't have to really go anywhere, but if you can, let's reach for the calf or the ankle, or maybe you grab onto your pant leg. If you can, let's reach for the outer edge of the foot, the outside seam, the pinky edge of your left foot. Your left bicep goes onto the inside seam of the left knee. Spike your left heel, pull that left knee to the outside of your armpit. Think one day your knee is going to touch the ground. And that's not what it's about, right? It's not really about the pose. It's about the journey that we take to get there and the work that we do. Remember, the deeper you release, the more your glute is going to open, that hamstring is going to open. As we exhale, let's release your hold of the left foot. Flex your left foot. Hinge your left ankle just above your right knee. Take your hands behind you. Open up through your shoulder girdle. Turn your palms inward. Inhale. Exhale, draw your right thigh towards you, right foot off the ground. Wrap your hands around the right thigh. Keep your left foot flexed. Be safe. Rock, sway. Find your massage. Arms come out to a T, legs stay how they are. Inhale. Exhale, twist over to the right. Gaze goes to the left or any way you'd like. Or you can stack the knees. You could use your prop. Don't forget about your props. Your props are your friends. Just gonna let our bodies melt into this twist. Unravel your legs. Release your prop. Let your feet come back to the mat. Windshield wipers. Hands can go wherever you'd like. Come into your full happy baby. Open up the knees. You can stay with your hands on the knees or the thighs. Or can we reach for the feet? Draw your heels on top of your knees, pulling your knees both to the outer armpits. Heels over the knees, and rock as much as you like. Good. Everyone looks great. I'm figuring out lighting. Thank you for being patient on my lighting. Hopefully my cues are enough. I'm sorry if my body is dark. It's okay. You're doing great. Everyone looks great. Let's draw the soles of your feet together. Knees go out. Release your hold on your feet. Bring your feet down to the mat. Grab your prop, your block or your ball or that towel ball we made. Squeeze your glutes, tucking your pelvis. Bring your prop underneath the end of your tailbone, tops of your sit bones. Press your shoulders back and inch your fingers towards the front of your mat. Press your palms down and then press your shoulders back again. You'll feel this nice opening through your clavicles. We are in a supported bridge here. And this could be awesome. You could even do your shavasana like this. If you love this pose, you could do this. If you have a block, you want to be on your lowest height for the block. Let's try extending our legs out, taking your feet as wide as your mat. And option to reach the hands over your head. For shoulder sensitivity, you would never reach your hands above your head until it felt okay. You don't want to strain your shoulder or your neck. Our psoas are these huge rubber band-like muscles connected from the top of the thigh. They go through our hips into our abdominal wall. They get tight all day. This is a nice way to relax them. Bend one knee at a time. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees go up. If you have a ball, a yoga ball, you can rock a little side to side. It's nice. You could do that on a towel too, or a pillow. You can't really do it on a block. Let your hands come down, let your knees bend and come up to the sky. Bring your knees into your chest. You might have to organize your prop a little higher towards the flat of your back. Now try extending your legs up to the sky. This is our inversion, or another inversion. We've done our downward dog. Now we're coming here. It's really, really good for any injuries in the lower part of you. If you have any inflammation, knee, ankle, feet injuries going on, this is awesome. It reduces inflammation. It helps create an even blood flow through your whole body. It also gives you euphoric feelings of happiness, like headstand or shoulder stand. Let's take our feet way out to the side, coming into a straddle. Massage through your ankles and your toes. There's 29 bones in one foot, over 200,000 nerve endings in your feet, 1 foot. Happy person, happy feet, happy person. Let's switch directions on your ankle rotation. Stop your ankle rotation, flex your feet, fan open your toes, inhale. Exhale, soften your feet, bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees towards the midline, towards the other knee, and bring your feet down. You can stay here for Shavasana, or let's press our feet into the ground, lift our hips, release our prop. Do anything you'd like to do, big or small, before finding your Shavasana. If you're ready for your Shavasana, melt into your mat, close your eyes. Let your breath return back to its normal pace and rate. Lay down any way you'd like. You can come into Supta Baddha Konasana. You can come into hammock's pose, letting your knees lean in towards each other, feet go wide. You can even lay on your side or on your belly in prone. Close your eyes. Let every part of you melt into the mat like a stick of butter on a hot summer day. Begin to move your toes and your fingers. Keep your eyes closed. Reach your right arm back over your head and roll over into your right side. using your arm to rest your head against. Keep your eyes closed. Bend your knees. Let your free hand go wherever you like it to go. And let's push yourself up into a seated position. However you'd like to sit is perfect. Close your eyes again once you get there. Let's take an inhale, sweeping up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart, sealing your practice and your energy down to your heart center. Let's take one more healing breath together, grateful breath. Thank you for letting me practice with you today. Have a great night. Namaste.